Fantasy Club BPL.
Hola amigos, from far and wide. Guess what? The international break is over, and best of all, the transfer window is closed. Coutinho is still a Red, Alexis is still a Gunner, and Arsenal fans are probably still pissed that they didn't land Thomas Lemar.
Boo-hoo.
Speaking of Arsenal fans, let's roll into our 3 players that you got to transfer for this week.
Yes.
First up, Alexandre Lacazette.
Oh, sacre bleu.
If there is anything more predictable than Arsenal's collapse at Anfield, it's that they'd bounce back with what manager Arsene Wenger would undoubtedly describe as a display of mental strength.
We have shown some mental strength
By crushing Bournemouth at the Emirates.
Boom.
After starting Lacazette on the bench against Liverpool, the Wenger masterstroke of starting the club's record signing will pay dividends. It's the Frenchman's time to feed on the cherries.
Yummy.
Dos, Michail Antonio. After 3 Premier League matches, are West Ham destined for relegation? Or Huddersfield going to the Champions League?
What?
Well, that's what we're currently looking at if you look at the table. And Monday Night Football features both of these clubs at London's Olympic Stadium. The return of Andy Carroll could spark the hammers at home, and Michail Antonio will either record an assist or get on the end of a flick on from the big man. And the last person to have your eye on this week is Yoshida. Is your defense struggling because it turns out you should have spent more than 30 seconds building your entire back line?
You blew it.
Do not worry, we did the same thing. So just grab Southampton's Yoshida, who will anchor the Saints to a clean sheet against Watford, and then he'll probably move to Liverpool in the January transfer window for, I don't know, 75 million?
Cha-ching.
And now it's time for that super friendly, awesome moment where we kindly tell one player to respectfully get the out. Riyad Mahrez, you're our lucky winner this week. We know the transfer window wasn't kind to old Riyad, as his desire to go to another team wasn't matched by any potential suitors. But, as Dr. Steve Brule would say, orgies are not too fun if no one wants to do it with you.
We're gonna learn all about pleasure.
So, with Chelsea coming to the King Power, you can forgive Mahrez for ghosting. Now it's time for your one captain, Peter Crouch.
Como arigato.
Brace yourselves, we're about to drop the knowledge bomb of the weekend. Manchester United's ride on the proverbial reading rainbow comes to an illiterate halt against Stoke City at the Britannia. As the 80th minute substitute, Peter Crouch rises highest on a set piece to continue his slow and steady assault on Alan Shearer's EPL goal-scoring record. Talk about a hot take.
Hell yeah.
Well, that's it for this week. Remember to comment with your fantasy questions, and we have one piece of advice for you this weekend. Yes, the game's very early, but if you can get up for Liverpool, Manchester City, you will not regret it. We expect fireworks.